Okay, kind of a new topic, thinking about it a lot. One thing, it's like I like to study stuff. You find, you read books. I read every day. You read good stuff, and then stuff that you might even apply to your life or think about, but then you move on to the next book. You forget all about it. So I'm trying to sort of circle back, slow down a little bit in just thoughts. And the thing I've been thinking about, it kind of stems from a philosophy or way of thinking from the guy I like to read a lot, Peter Rollins. I was going to say our good friend, but it's not my friend. Don't know him, but seems like a interesting guy to have a conversation with. But he said once, when talking about Christianity, he talks about that a lot, spirituality. He said Christianity is there to free you from, or the church is there to free you from the pursuit of happiness. It's a real thinker. But I thought, as he expands on it, when you look around, everybody's trying to be happy, like 100% of the time, which is a big shift for humanity over the last even 50 years. The best meals, the best house, the best car, the best weekend. People work hard just for the weekend, just for the evenings, just for something to make them happy, which isn't, evil in itself, but it's like this striving for happiness is difficult. It's expensive. It's hard on your health. You think about, the kinds of ways people are trying to pursue happiness. I think of it kind of, if you look at it as a spectrum, you kind of have, deep depression here, and then, like sadness or whatever. Somewhere in the middle is kind of like boredom. Then maybe contentment, kind of joy, and then euphoria, which is like what everyone pursues, right? The vices. So you got drugs, get that quick euphoria, and like sex and everything. The hope, the chance that something magic will happen, out a night on the town, that kind of thing. It's what appeals to us. It's why we watch movies. The word I don't like, but it's so appropriate, is titillate. Anyways, but we're always kind of looking for that. An example is, I think people who drink coffee go through the spectrum of coffee as well. You have, I don't like coffee, tried coffee, I drink coffee, like, aka like a frappuccino. Oh no, it's just like only like coffee and sugar and cream, coffee and just cream. Then the real coffee drinkers just drink black coffee. But that's not the end of it. It has to be the right kind of black coffee, made the right way. And then you have to tell everyone around you that that's the best coffee. That's the right way to make the coffee. And, I do some barista stuff. And yeah, you get those people that are kind of stuck in that zone of telling everyone how they make their coffee and beans. It's like, or like beer, like it's smooth, but like, it's like, man, you gotta get past that. And then I get to the point where we were at a 4-H event, my kids, and it's like hours long of speeches. For some reason, they made the coffee before everything, so by the time they served the coffee, which was like Folgers or something, it was like kind of gray, and they get this like powder creamer and stuff, but it's hot. and I kind of grown to be fond of it. You know, like small rink crappy coffee. Anyways, it's kind of maybe what I'm talking about. Is that middle portion. How many of us like to be bored? Nobody. When's the last time you tried being bored? Just sat with your boredom. When you're bored, you're resting your eyes, your brain, your body. If you can get past the anxiety of being bored. But that's the problem, is we can't handle it. So back to happiness and the pursuit of happiness. Something I'm trying to contemplate and think about more is literally contemplation. Thinking about life, what's important, the good things, the things that make me happy, the things that make me content, which aren't always the same thing. And that's no knock on the things that make me content, because I enjoy them better, because I'm content. They last, they persevere, like family and stuff like that. But also things that are tedious, boring, like hard work sometimes, or yard work. I don't know why I kind of this realization, but I am naturally drawn to a lot of these things, and that's where kind of running comes in. Is it a lot of people? When I say I run, they say that it's too boring, and I agree, it is boring a lot. Sometimes I can go on the treadmill and watch a movie, but now that the weather's getting nicer, going out, just that kind of repetitiveness. We spend a lot of time thinking about stuff, but then after 20 minutes, you kind of finish thinking about stuff, and you're just breathing and just feeling the gravel and the snow as it changes between your feet, or a squirrel crosses the road, or a bird, or a car is in the distance, or something that just kind of is in the moment. It's something you just can kind of linger on. Shoe comes untied. I tie my shoe in the middle of a country road. There's no one around. It's just quiet. And it's contentment. It's kind of what I want to go after. I think contemplation gets in there, which is other people call meditation. But the pursuit of happiness gets in the way. If I wake up in the morning, I'd rather go for my coffee or my phone than to sit and just meditate, think about good things, look out the window. Yeah, so I don't know, that's my thought. It does come in, the iFloater stuff comes in too, because again, I'm trying to shift and not let it ruin my life, or be the be all and end all of my thoughts. And I'm very thankful that the snow is melting. My eyes actually are adjusting better. I do not notice my floaters as much, and when they do float in my vision, they float past, and when I'm focused, I'm not distracted. So I'm thankful for that. But they're still there. They'll still be there. But trying to be content. Peace is in there somewhere too. I guess there's a fine line between contentment and boredom. But my thing is, like, what's wrong with boredom? Maybe that's something you only really kind of think about when you're older. Anyways, that's our thought for the day, huh, Charles? This guy, old dead eyes, that's what I call him. Look at him. Not a care in the world. Hey, Charles, just like being scratched. That's right. All right, well, best of luck to you guys. Any thoughts, anything like that, let me know. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of do a few more videos kind of on this. Got a couple more thoughts. Trying to be positive. Have a good weekend.